I was working on a project where I needed to drill some angled holes into some material, so I wanted to figure out if there was an easy way to do that. Okay, so this is the piece that we made. You can see how it turned out. The hole is now, the bottom of where the hole comes out is cut off on an angle, which is the 45-degree angle that we cut. And now I can take this piece, this is the piece I want to drill the hole into, and I'm going to place this piece on top of it, and I'm going to clamp it down. Got a couple clamps here. Okay, and then, so now that's on there securely, and I'm going to rest it on here on these two scrap boards to just support it, to keep it up so the clamps are clear of the table. And now I've got this drill, so this drill bit is the same one that I was using to drill this hole initially. So now I just go ahead and drill through the piece that I drilled before. Okay, so, but after I take that piece off of there, let's see, I've got a nice angled hole in there. See how that turned out? So what's really cool about this is how this piece will guide the drill bit the whole way. It doesn't let the drill bit drift while it's getting started in the board. It just drills wherever it's located at. So I think that turned out pretty good. So I liked how that piece turned out so well that I decided to make another one. And this time I ran several sizes of holes on here, and I ran them all down on the same center line. And I even put 2 copies of the 1/4-inch size, since it's such a common size. So now I'm going to, here's all the drill bits I used to drill all those holes. I'm going to cut all through this piece in one pass, and that way we can make a jig for all these different sizes in one pass. There you go, ready to use. Okay, so I've got this new version of the jig here all set up to use. And another thing I did before I use it is I ran a line down the bottom where the holes come out of the jig, and ran them up the side of the jig. So now if you want to position the holes on your part that you're going to drill into in a certain location, you can do that. So I also scribed a line where I want the holes on the board. And so now I just line those 2 lines up, and I clamp it like that. To move. Clamp this side. Okay, so now it's all lined up, so I know exactly where those holes are going to come out. So now, depending what size hole I want to drill, I've got these 4 drill bits that I use to make these holes. So let's say I want a 1/4 inch hole. That's this one here. Put that in there. And go ahead and drill through that hole. Got a hole, and it comes in right where the line is, so I was able to drill the hole right where I wanted it. So I think this jig turned out really well, and as you can see, it was really simple to make, and if it wears out, which it will eventually, I can really easily make another one. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. My name's Mike, and I've been thinking.